Hi Aries, welcome to your May reading. Really just a check-in because so much is changing so fast. The Eight of Wands, that truthfully and honestly, most of us can't keep up with. We're all just trying to hold on to whatever solid ground, the Knight of Pentacles, we can find, whatever sense we can make of what is happening in the world around us, what's happening in our world. We're grasping. But you have Neptune creating confusion, absolutely. But you also have your second house, Taurus season, activating this very grounded version of you. You are the first because if you think about the way that you pass through the signs as planets pass through the signs, there's a reason we need you. There's a reason we chase you. Because you were there first. Give it until the end of May. If you're feeling like you can't find your way out of a dynamic financially, romantically, your lifestyle, your health, if you feel like you can't find your way out of the past, if you still feel like you're restricted to some dynamic, you need to wait until Saturn shifts into your sign and shows you that you did it. Even if the money isn't there, even if the person isn't there, even if the home, the apartment, the whatever isn't there, you see yourself completely for the value that you can bring to any situation. And so instead of feeling like this high confidence, but your surroundings, your life is reflecting this brokenness, when Saturn enters your sign, you can separate these two energies beautifully. You can see who you are, what you bring, what's possible for you, and believe in yourself fully. And then look at the debts, look at the health challenges, look at the loneliness, and start to consciously craft a really good long-term plan to resolving all of those things, to clearing up all of this lack. Instead of you feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't feel the best, this is it, I don't want to live anymore, you start to become resilient through all of your challenges. You see them as a chance to clean up something, to fix something, to turn trash into gold. You have Venus in your sign, and people see you as gold. They love your energy. But this moment is coming, especially if you're dealing with a Libra. It's perfect, actually. If you felt like your financial life has been stuck for years, like you knew that you were going to work yourself into this place, but you've been on autopilot because it's just been and felt like no real progress. The progress starts this month in a complete way, whether this is you just resolving your finances and being able to turn that passion into a full-blown career that sustains your life, elevates your life, opens you up to a new phase of financial success and financial security, financial freedom within your life. That is where this month brings you, and it is the best feeling. You deserve it so much. You know, and you know, your love life, you're getting to a place, you've gotten to a place where you start to want legacy, not just in some cool way, because you know being cool is essential, right? Like you'd rather not have it if it's not cool, if it's, you know, and I say cool and even that sounds whack, but it's like, you know, you know your energy. But you start to find a way to kind of balance out this need to be a vibe with this crazy switch in you that just wants to be extremely responsible for something. You start to see how you've been over the past 5, 10 years or longer. You start to see that version of you as a fuck boy, fuck girl. um, Not just to have the conversation, but to really see your own fear of commitment or your lack of readiness to commit. Let's just say that you just weren't ready. You just weren't ready. You know, and if you decide that you're not ready still at this stage and you just want to have a good time, just be really careful with who you decide to have a good time with, who you let into your life. If you want to have a good time, if you want to date multiple people openly, you know, polygamy, whatever your vibe is, live. Just be very intentional, ask all of the right questions, ask all the questions, and be cautious about the risks, because the way that Saturn now in your sign wants you to pick up things and carry them for the rest of your life, that could look like you having a child with the wrong person here, creating a family with the wrong person here. Saturn brings you the ability to create success in any way that you would like through a sense of longevity with sorry, with whatever it is that you create. But can't you see how that could quickly turn into you know, it's not just the things that you want, it's everything that you do now has a lasting effect. So be very cautious, and be very cautious about your karma as well. Saturn loves um, to make public examples of wrongdoers. It's such a great position for you to be in, and so that's why we have to have these hard discussions, because you want to be ready, you want to have this authority, and here's you don't want to be R. Kelly. Okay, that you don't want to be R. Kelly, that's it. Okay, you want to be Miss Tina Knowles. Okay, not because she's perfect, but because she understands the rules. She's definitely far from perfect, and that is totally fine, but she understands the rules, the rules, the rules. And her success is forever, has been forever hers. Yes, the heritage, the, you know, the family, the community, but that's why she's so successful, because As much as it is about her, it's all about others. It's all about what this means for others. So that perfect harmony and balance, there are challenges, there are ways that you know that adult approach squeezes you. It squeezes you, and it feels like, where is there real space for you to be imperfect, for you to be a human, for you to be, there isn't. It doesn't feel like there's much space for that. But to be honest, I'm happy with this transit for you. I'm fine with this as a lesson for you. I think that this is a beautiful lesson for you. This is beautiful new work to be done. I don't think that Pisces energy, you don't like the feeling of being stagnant, and your life has been so stagnant for years at this point, and you're like, wow. But the challenge is it's so easy to go from that stagnancy to like creating really, really big problems for yourself that take you years to unravel and undo. And that's what you don't want to set yourself up for. You want to just heal from this stagnancy and start a new process of learning what it means to be the adult version of you in every opportunity within your life now. It's a much better position to be in. A much, much better position to be in. Let's talk a little bit about love. We had a Scorpio on the table there. They want you to go deep, and they're gonna pull on you forever, and it's exhausting. But they can be your home if you want that. This Leo and Gemini, and maybe even Aquarius, they all can fit the bill. They all can elevate you, but they all can be what you want them to be. But as Saturn in Aries and Neptune in Aries, you know, as you adjust to these transits, the pull on you as you get everything that you want, even in terms of love, is it's a great pull. It's a lot to receive, and it's a lot to pour out. So this Leo will want all of your attention at all times. This Gemini will need your honesty, and if it's not given, they'll wrap your mind up every day, all the time. To where you can't go anywhere, but you are consumed, confused. Be honest, and it's easy. Share the shadow parts of you, but do the mental work to be the best version of you. If you do that, you'll go a long way. If you're not doing the mental work, then there'll just be a lesson of that lesson of maturity and the mental work required to be able to have someone like them, as pretty as them, as sensual as them, as informed as them. This Aquarius, they can't be your wish. They require you to have your own wish and to be consumed with it as much as they are with theirs. But they also expect you to be quite perfect, actually. Even though they can accept the parts of you that are imperfect, they do expect you to be perfect. And they expect you to tell them everything and to listen, but to not be annoying. It's okay. Let whatever public life you've had over the past as I said, at least 5 years or longer, let that public life crumble. There's something new in terms of your career, especially in the way that the world experiences you, that is forming now. And it's so much stronger than you've ever been. It's a new story that you get to tell, and it's a story that's a little bit more you're ready to talk. Everybody didn't understand, where are you, what are you, is it going to be like this forever? Who are you? What is this? Do you know who you are? Oh, it's okay, you haven't known who you are. Now you know who you are, and wherever you want to take it, you're going to take it, and it's fire. It's fire. I am sending you so much love for Taurus season, Aries. You can schedule private and birth chart readings with me through the link in the description, and I will see you in Gemini season.